There are moments in life, instances that arrive without warning, like a silent epidemic of the soul, that completely transform our perception of reality. Alan Watts refers to this as the mystical experience. This is not about complex philosophy or a theory invented to make the world more tolerable. It's something more direct, more visceral, a peculiarly convincing sensation. Watts tells us, where our ordinary sense of being an individual self, separate from and sometimes at odds with the world, simply vanishes. Suddenly, the boundary between self and other, between the inner being and the outer universe, dissolves. The sensation is not of an individual confronting an alien world, but of being one with it, as if the world around us were an extension of our own body. We are no longer strangers in the cosmos. Even more difficult for our rational mind to assimilate, an overwhelming conviction emerges. Everything that happens, everything we have done, everything any being has accomplished, good or bad, is part of an immense, harmonious purpose. There are no mistakes. Everything fits into a perfect design. Watts insists, this is not the result of self-convincing. It is not repeating to ourselves that everything is God or everything is beautiful to escape how we really feel. That kind of effort, he says, is pseudo-mysticism, like trying to make the tail wag the dog. Because if we had to insist that something is true, deep down we would be admitting that we don't feel it to be so. It's not like that. This sensation of universal harmony arises from nowhere, like hiccups, Watts tells us. And when it comes, it is overwhelmingly convincing. It is the foundation of many of humanity's great philosophical, mystical, and religious ideas. Those who live this experience often feel an uncontainable urgency to share it. They rise up and tell everyone about it. And sometimes, Watts says with irony, they become the founder of a religion. People see their happiness, their conviction, their absence of doubt, and admire them. From this expanded perspective, the everyday life of others, with their worries and apparent constant struggle, seems strange. The person who has had this experience feels that others don't understand that, fundamentally, there's no real problem, that the meaning of being alive is simply to be alive. So clear, so obvious, so simple, and yet the world seems to be running in a great panic, chasing something beyond simple existence, without being quite sure what it is. To the mystical consciousness, all this effort seems very absurd. This experience, this glimpse of unity and harmony, can visit us like a cold, unexpectedly. And when it does, it reminds us of a forgotten truth, that we are much more than the small self we believe ourselves to be.